Good morning, my loves. Ooh, I have been healing. I have been healing. These past 2 days, I've been healing. Yes, I have been healing my heart. My heart has been healing. My expectations that were let down were healing. Anyway, you know, ah, when you're told, when people tell you that when you are going for a date, like it's your first time to meet someone, when people tell you not to have expectations, please listen to them. And if no one has ever told you that, I'm telling you that today. I am telling you that today. Never ever have expectations when you're going to meet someone for the first time. Because, oh my God. Anyway, so where did I leave you guys? And again, the baldness is still continuing. Some hair has started growing, but the hairline still, please do not. Let me tell you, I'm going back to the barber shop. I am going back to the barber guy, and he's going to shave again. We're going to go full bald. Like, guys, I'm not going to allow this hair to grow without the sisters. Without these sisters, this hair will not grow. So I'm going to keep going bald and going bald until they decide that they're going to be a family. Because here clearly there is no unity in this family. This family has no unity. You can see there's no unity here. The brothers here, they're very busy wanting to grow and leaving their sisters behind. Eh? And they know that without these sisters, they're going nowhere. So the brothers have to go. They have to be eliminated also. Until they wait for the sisters to grow, there has to be a unity somewhere here, and here. The entire head has to have unity. Anyway, that is not the point for this video. So, guys, where did I leave you? I left you in the washrooms, right? Remember from my previous video. If you have not watched it, just go back and watch it. So, I left the washroom, then I called the guy. Remember, I had told you that for me, I knew that I was there in time. Like, I knew that I had arrived before the guy. So I was like, let me just call this guy and ask him. Okay, let me just inform him that I'm already here at Springwells. Remember the name of the hotel? At Springwells, so that he can just know that I'm there. But apparently, the guy was already there. So he told me, actually, I arrived here a long time ago, so just come downstairs. Okay, that hotel, again, it's a really nice hotel. Actually, I think I said that it's the 5-star of our area here in Maua. It's a really nice hotel. So it has a garden downstairs, a very nice garden. One day when they give me some small money, I'm going to talk to the owner. He's a really good friend of mine. And then he gives me some money. I'm just going to give you a tour. Anyway, scratch that. So he was like, I'm at the garden, so just come downstairs. So who is me? I'm there looking all fly, full face fit, looking all good. I go, and now I'm not really going to say, honestly speaking, I'm not going to tell you how I felt when I saw the guy, like my first initial thought when I saw the guy. I'm not going to share that because, this guy, I got to know this guy through a friend, a very good friend. Now, she's the one who was like this. This guy who, he comes from just your countryside. He's a really nice person. And then she went ahead and told me, he's always, she really praised the guy. I think for me, guys, the expectations that I had was from the description that I was given by my friend. All right. And I know, like I've told you, and like I have told myself, is that in the next date that I'm going to, I'm never going to have expectations. So here, what I'm saying here, if you want to judge, you just have to judge. I just want to be open with you guys and tell you exactly how things were. My expectations, for me, honestly, I went with very high expectations. And the reason why I went with high expectation is because of the description, the things that I was told by my friend, And again, as ladies, not even as ladies, for me personally, let me not generalize. For me, I had this whole thing planned in my head, you know. That is why I even put in the effort. I put on the makeup. Like I haven't been putting on makeup for quite a long time, but I was like, this is it. Let me just put in some effort. Let me not even remember. I decided to just be myself, not even to take my mom's car or my dad's car. I just decided to walk and just be real, you know. So in my head, I knew that this was going to be like a boyfriend kind of date, you know. Let me tell you, men are so much different. Anyway, let me not fast forward things. So I go to the garden, I meet the guy, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, hi. We sit down, and then the waiter comes. He's like, what are you going to have? I order some really nice red wine. And then, yeah, we started talking. For him, he was having some beer. Yes, when I arrived there, he was already having some beer. So we just started talking. Then the guy told me that remember our date was happening at 7, okay? And remember I got there at around 6:40 something. So by the time I have met this guy, by the time I've sat down to order some drink, already it's at 7. Now, there I'm like, now the date is starting. Huh? Only for the guy to tell me that, by the way, before you arrived, I had set another date at 6. I know, I know, I know, I know. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, it's okay. He tells me that before you arrived, I had set another date at 6 with a classmate of mine. They were in the same school, in the same primary school. And imagine their sheep making noise outside. But let me tell you guys, you just have to listen. You just have to hear, because now there is nothing I can do about it. That is out of my control. Yeah, you know. And I'm still dealing with a broken heart. Still dealing with a broken heart. Anyway, so he's like, there's a classmate of mine also that I was supposed to meet here, okay? And she has not arrived. Highlight she. She has not arrived. And I mean, African timers. But then he went ahead and told me that, but don't worry, the minute she arrives, since she was just a classmate, I'm just going to say hi to her, and then, you know, I'll be like, yeah, hi. Then she will leave, and then we continue with our dates. I mean, why would I say no to that? I was like, it's okay. I mean, if you had already planned a date, of which, again, remember, I had expectations. Don't forget that this guy, or for him, what I got was that our meetup for him was not the boyfriend meetup. You know, it was not the date meetup. For him, I think it was more of like, you just come, we catch up, we talk like, you know, friends. He'd never had those plans and all the plans that I had. For me, the expectations that I had and the plans that I had, I started like thinking, okay, why did you have to plan another date with someone else and you knew that we were going to meet? Again, if you want to judge, just judge. For me, that is what I just thought, that if you knew you were going to meet me at 7, then you would have set this date with your friend maybe today, and then maybe we were going to meet tomorrow. Or you cancel your date with your friend, then you meet tomorrow, then you meet with me today. I mean, that is what I was thinking in my head. But then I was like, it's okay, it is what it is. I mean, I'm here now. And like he has said, he's just going to talk to the friend, and we're just going to continue with our dates. So I'm like, it's okay. I'm cool. So we continue talking. And then around towards 7, no, sorry, not towards 7. I'm sorry, guys. Towards, let's say 7, around 7:30ish, the friend calls. And she's like, I'm here. And the guy's like, yeah, sure, come in, just come in. So remember, me, I'm just seated there waiting for the guy to be like, say hi to your friend, and that's it. She leaves, and then we continue with our date. But that is not what happened. I'm telling you guys, I was like, but I was like, yeah, just stay cool, Nana, stay cool, stay composed. I mean, it is what it is. So the friend comes, and then they say hi to each other. I also say hi to her. I mean, one thing about me is that I'll just not show you that. I'll not show you any matharau. You know me, I was just like very welcoming. I was like, hey, we started laughing and all that. She had a seat. She just took a seat. And then the guy was like, order something. And I'm like, oh, good Lord, you just told me that this lady is just going to come, say hi to her, then she's going to leave. Okay? And then we're going to be left talking. But here she is. She has arrived. She has sat down, and now you're telling her to order something. And then the guy goes ahead to ask me, how is the wine you're having? That is what he asked me. He was like, how is the wine you're having? And then I told him, it's really nice. I like it. Then he told the chick, you know what? Just order the same thing. You can just order the same thing that she has ordered. And the lady was like, yeah, cool, fine. So she orders the same wine as mine. And I'm like, now in my head, I'm like, this is already a threesome, you know? Okay, not like, get your mind off the corner, baby. Anyway, maybe it's my head, it's my mind that is there. Yeah. I know you guys are just listening. You're just good people. You really did. You know, I don't know why I'm telling you that your minds are in the gutter and clearly it's mine. Anyway, yeah. So now I'm like, this is a three-way thing because now the lady is here, I am here, and it's already like 7:30, towards 8 p.m. And I mean, I have to go back home. So, and the wine is already here, and we all know that the minute now people have started ordering, at the time she is done with the drink, it will be like around 8:39. I mean, I had to start accepting that this was not like what I had expected. Now I had to start adjusting. I had to be like, you know what? Part of me felt like leaving. Part of me was like, you know what, Nana? Just hurry, just finish up your wine very fast and leave. But then again, I asked myself, I mean, I took an hour to get ready. Okay, more than an hour actually. Count there was the makeup, full face beat. Okay, I put on clothes that we never even had in the first place. Like I never had a date, a dress for the date. But I somehow just managed to put together clothes, my mom's clothes, and somehow it just brought us some very nice look. And then again, I used a motorbike. Do not forget, guys. Then do not forget, guys, that I used a motorbike. Okay? Okay? Feel me? If you're not feeling me, please. That's the door. That's the door. You have to feel me. Like, why you not feeling me? So again, I was like, I used a motorbike, you know? I used a motorbike, all that wind that blew on my face, I was never going to waste. And here I am in a very nice hotel. I was like, Nana, you're not leaving. You are not leaving. You're going to enjoy this wine. Now you have to accept that this has happened. This was not what you were expecting. And then you're going to sip your wine in a very nice, classy way. And then you're going to order some food, or the food that is going to be ordered is just going to come. And then you're going to have your nice meal in this nice restaurant with some very nice washrooms and very amazing waiters. And you're not going to leave until you feel like, yeah, now. And again, don't forget it was at night. So I was like, there's no way I'm going back home again with a motorbike. I mean, this guy, in fact, in my head, I never even knew that the guy was, anyway, let me not fast forward things. So I was like, hey, you need to sit pretty there. You need to sip your things, eat your things. And then when it's time to go home, you're going to go home. You're not going to waste this date. Remember again, guys, I had told you that it had been a while for me. It had been a while since I went out on just a date, and not even a boyfriend date, like to a nice, proper, nice, classy restaurant, have some nice meal and some nice wine or some just nice, expensive drink. And here is the opportunity. Now you want to tell me I leave this opportunity and leave just because we have now a +1 classmate? I was like, no, I'm going to sit here and we're going to enjoy this whole thing together. So yeah, my mind now accepted. I was like, okay, it's cool. Did I show any madharau? I did not show any badness. I did not show the lady any badness. I'm trying to think of a good word, but it's disappearing. You know, English sometimes they can play tricks on me, you know. English is not ours, it's not Africans, so it's cool. So when I say badness, just understand before I start thinking of another word. So I did not show, I was so friendly to this lady. We started laughing. We had some wine. They started catching up also. And we also started talking. We started talking even things to do with business. And I mean, the minute now my mind got off the fact that this was going to be a potential boyfriend or like a potential boyfriend date, the minute my mind got off that is when I was like, yeah, we can also, you know, you never know. I'm also doing business. I have businesses, you know. So I was like, I mean, these people, they can't connect me with other people. They can't bring me clients. So I was now like, now my mind switched to a business, you know. My mind was like, now that our hearts have been ripped out and melted, and the flames of love have evaporated. Now let us switch our heads. Now we are not thinking with our hearts. Let's now start thinking with our heads. So yeah, we now started talking business. Yeah, we actually talked because we left the place at around 9:10, because I remember the guy, we were like, we got to a point where he looked at the time and he was like, okay guys, it's 9 and we're here. So let me just say that it wasn't a bad date, you know. The only issue was that at the beginning I went with expectations. That was why I'm telling you guys, anytime you go to meet someone for the first time, don't really go with expectations. For me, I went with expectations, you know. But even though I went with the expectation, the guy never gave me the reason to feel like, you know, I mean, both of them, let me just put them together. Let me just put them together. We just got along, you know. We just got along. It was up to me to now read between the lines, know that this is not what I was really expecting, which is very much okay, because our conversations flowed. We had a good time. We ordered some chicken wings. We had some very nice chicken wings. Oh my God, that hotel has amazing wings. Oh! We had some very nice wings. We had some we also, the wine was just flowing. Like, I cannot remember the last time. I cannot remember the wine not flowing. It was a glass, and then once you're done with a glass, there's another glass, there's even a bottle. Like, the conversation got so heated that there was even a bottle, like a whole bottle of wine. Now we were like, yeah, this is it. So it flowed really well. It was amazing. And then after that, of course, it was time now to go home. So the guy, he had a car for him. He had driven to the place. Yeah, so he was like, he's going to drop me fast. So which brings me now to what I was going to say earlier. So I was like, it's at night, and if I had left the date early, that was around, let's say, 8 p.m., I would have again looked for a motorbike to bring me back home. Was I ready for that wind? Was I ready for that? That was just a lot of wind for the night. So I was like, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to assume that this guy has come here with a car. That is what my head was saying, by the way. Even when I was when the whole date was going on, I was just like, I know. I have to put in my head that this guy, I have to assume, like I have to force the assumption. I have to force the assumption because, guys, let me tell you, there was no way I was going to come back home with a motorbike at night. I have already been, that means that that journey of me going there, I had to be exposed to all that cold. Yeah, that's the term, cold. Going to the place, I was exposed to cold. Then again, I leave the date. I take another motorbike. I get exposed again to cold. No. So me, I had to sit there and assume and force the assumption that this guy has a car and he's going to drop me. And he's not just going to drop me somewhere on the main road. You remember the distance from my home to the main road. Remember, it's quite a distance. Okay, it's not that long, but it's a distance. So in my head, I was like, there's no way this guy is going to drop me at somewhere at the main road. No, he has to bring me to our gate. But he was such a gentleman because they dropped me fast. And then my mom was like, how was the date? And then, of course, I shared the whole story. And now I had to take some time to like heal from my expectations. I had to take time to just do this video. Anyway, let me be honest. It's not like I was taking time to heal. It's not like I was heartbroken. It was just that I have been doing other things on the side, guys. I will show you. Like, I always don't leave you behind. You are my babies now. I can't leave you behind. There's some projects that I have started. I told you guys that, did I ever tell you? Okay, there's a friend of mine, okay, who is a really good motivator. She motivates me a lot. If she ever finds herself watching this, Grace, thank you so much. By the way, you really played. We don't talk much, but when we talk with Grace, she really makes a lot of she leaves me motivated. Let me just tell you that. And there is one Bible verse that she once sent me that says that was when I was about to give up on my bag business. And she asked me why I was going to give up on the bag business. And I told her that I just want to concentrate on one thing. That time I was doing what, content creation full time. Like, I had no other side hustle. I had no Airbnb and all that. And then she asked me, why do you want to just concentrate on one thing? I mean, if you are in a position to like do the handbags and also do content creation, then why not do it? Why do you want to like focus on one thing and leave the other thing? And then I told her that, no, me, I just want to focus on one thing. And then she sent me this Bible verse that says that, I don't know, I'm just going to look for that. Oh, my WhatsApp. Oh my God, guys, my nephew deleted my WhatsApp. So all the messages went, but I would have taken a screenshot of that. But anyway, when I talk to her, I think I'll ask her to send me again the Bible verse. Then one day I'm going to share with you guys. But this is what it says, that you it's okay to venture. In fact, you're supposed to venture in more than 7 things, more than, or even 7 things at once. If you're in a position to venture into even more than 7 things, do it, because you don't really know where your breakthrough is going to come from. And the minute she sent me that Bible verse, I was like, yes, this is it. I went full force on the bags. I also did the Airbnb. I am now working on another project, guys. It has already, not even working, it has already started. I am so excited. I am so happy, and I cannot wait to share with you guys. So in the next video, that is what I'll be doing. I'll be sharing with you guys this project. It's doing really well, and I love it. I'm grateful to God that I am able to do these things. I'm grateful to God because, and even to the universe, things are just working out. Things are just working out. And God is just blessing people in my life that are supporting me like major. They're coming through for me like crazy. Even my family, just the support that they're giving me, my friends, my mentor. Oh my God. Every time I tell you guys, I think I'll never stop mentioning my mentor on this channel, because that woman has just done amazing things for me. Like, if you ever find yourself watching this, I don't know, maybe one day when she's comfortable with me mentioning her name here, I will. But if you ever find yourself watching this, I love you so much. Like, you know where you've brought me from, you know where we started together, and you know the kind of growth that I have been doing in my life. And thank you so much. I'm really grateful for you and your family. May God continue to bless you, because you're already blessed. Yeah, so guys, right now I've been quite busy, honestly speaking. Even right now, I was like, if I don't do this video in the morning, I'm not going to get time to do it in the afternoon. Like, I wanted to shoot this video yesterday, but that project, I was just so caught up. There was no time for that. And I was like, if I don't do this video today, I will not do it tomorrow, because tomorrow again, there are things I have to do for the project. So I'm really trying to fix myself. I'm trying to create time to balance everything, I need to also balance content creation. I haven't also done TikTok for a while, which I want to do immediately after this, before I get caught up again by the project. Yeah, so I just want to try and balance everything. And I know that God is just God is doing great things in my life. God is continuing to just show me that, I am blessed. I am highly favored, and I'm here for this. I am so much here for this whole experience, by the way, guys. Like, just being able to just explore my full potential. And I keep telling you also to just go for what you love. Just explore your potential. You never know. Human beings, we are capable of doing anything. It's just that we limit ourselves. We are our own limitations. We limit ourselves by instilling fear in ourselves. We want to be so scared of starting things. You want to wait for the right moment. You want to wait for the perfect, time, the perfect resources, the perfect what. You're waiting for something perfect to happen, or to come along, so that you can try something. But there is no perfect time. There is no perfect resource. There is no perfect person to come and help you. What matters is you start. And the minute you just start something, don't even ask how things are going to work out. Don't ask where you're going to get resources. Don't ask where you're going to get clients. Just start. And the minute you start, the universe is just going to bring you things. Things are just going to be unfolding, and you will not even believe that this is something that is happening. So just go after what you love, pursue what you love. Never just limit yourself, guys. You are so powerful. You alone, you're your own God. You are your creator. You know, you create. Human beings were brought into this world to create. And the minute you just put that in mind, let me tell you, any opportunity you get, you will always find a way to create something from it. Anyway, my last, that is it for this video. If you have not subscribed, kindly consider subscribing, and also like the video, share the video. Let us get guys to 10,000 subscribers. I mean, let your enemies subscribe, let your friends subscribe. Just forward this video to everyone. Let people subscribe, and I'll really appreciate. And my last, that is it. I love you so much, and bye.